tournament's getting ready to start.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
I'm running late,
2,
of course.
1, 0.
Forward, oh, against this guy. Dare I? He's gonna love this. Ooh! Man, did this guy ever step in it. My recollection is you take with the queen. I hope I'm right about that. Maybe here. I analyzed this line with a computer maybe a year ago. I just got to remember some of my analysis. Check. Check. That looks like the way to do this. It could come here. I could just go here and check him. But when he moves, he's hitting my queen. I think this has got to be the move. Good boy. There or there? Uh-oh. I got a second piece hanging. I don't think that I need to. Where do I put that piece? Here. I want to go here. I don't want him coming into that square. Go here. He may play here. And I come back to here. I need my refill. Yeah, I wasn't here last week. I was sick. I was still kind of getting over it. You know? I hate to lose that bishop. This is my little bib. here, and then I could go to either here or here. I could also play right there, right now. And attack his bishop. If I do that, he has to play there, and I move to there, or he defends it somehow. I think that's way better than this. I'm just looking for ways to keep the attack going. That's all I'm doing, because I'm down a pawn, basically, by the Renfeld count. Let me get my microphone back over here. Hopefully I'm not driving you crazy with all this sound of chips, not computer chips. How's he going to guard that pawn? Rook here? No. Notice how his knight doesn't have any squares over here. He could play there. I expected that move earlier. What's he going to do if I just grabbed it? All I'm doing is looking for tactics. I've never been great at it, trying to find some. Or if I let him capture it. He plays there. I kind of like this move. Man, I'm down on time. As always. I mishandled the opening somewhere because when I played queen takes, I think it's a forced win. I'm like up +4 or something. He's the first person to actually go down this line. That I've run across. Now that I've finished eating, now here, does that help me though? I was thinking about this. Here, start trying to push that pawn in. Let's see if I play here. Jack, king here. Check. Like that move. Targeting that square. Wow! Going for that one. It may be time to do this. He takes here. This rook goes here. For chaps. If I go there, though, how long does it take me to get into that? That is kind of the question. Because I'd have to capture, capture, capture. This rook plays here. He plays back and attacks the rook. Take, rook takes check. King moves. I'm just going to move it to there. Knight check. This piece has almost no squares. I could also knight check there. What? Check. If he goes here, I check here. If he goes back, doesn't this work? Check. That drives him to here. He's going to play here. I can play here and win the bishop. Plays here, I'll win it outright. Which I can do now. Where do I go? I'm tempted to take it off. This is going to walk in. Take. And then go here. I got to really watch my time here. Check. King here. Rook check, mate. Nope, bishop retreats. Check. King here. Check. Bishop retreats. Rook takes mate. I'm threatening a mate right now. He does what he should do. Check king up the board. I'm still threatening it, am I not? Rook there's his only move. It's going to be a hard game to play. How crazy was that? That was funny. I'm sure he had a way out at some point, but I held on and found a few moves. Hey, what do you know? J. Frank Holmes is here. That's cool. J. Frank. Well, I'm glad I got a win. How many people are on here tonight? 20? 32. Later we'll do book of the week. I'm trying to figure out. There are a couple of books I've got that are, I think, unopened. I was thinking about opening them because, you know, it's time to start reading them. Can't let them sit around in the box forever. Man, that was some craziness. I got to go back and look at that line again. I mean, because, you know, your natural instincts think bishop checks, king up, queen check, whatever. But I'm here analyzing it, and I was thinking that in the analysis it was queen takes, king d7, bishop e6 check. Because it looks like he's kind of getting away from all the checks. I think the dark squared bishop and the rook and everything comes out. I think that's how it gets kind of nasty. That was the Goldman variation. I gotta go back and find some more moves in that opening. The old coffee castle. He is leading the Mosaic Rookie Knights. Wow, Santa Barbara's kind of running away with it at this point. Little Rochester's in 7th. Queen BD, finger slipped. I'm going to have to go back and look and see what what lines I've played against that guy before. Whew. Look at this guy complaining. Oh my gosh, he's talking about Queen BD. Zero Binky. He just berserked me. Do I go into another Grunfeld? It's been so many years since I looked at the King's Indian. We did this a couple weeks ago. I think I go here. There's a square. There's a square. Maybe here. I don't want to lose that pawn though. This way. Got to be able to move this piece. Oh, I got to be able to go to that square or that square. What's that guy gonna do? Maybe here. Maybe here. Here, he moves here, can't move here. Move here and here. I guess I'm gonna move here. I don't know what the purpose of this is. Here, and he pushes. Retro, do I have a problem? The only one of those squares I can move to is there. Then he pushes. My queen has to go there. Ugh. Actually, I'm forking those two. So if I play there, he's probably going to capture it. Then I capture. And my rook would have this square. Here, if he pushes, I'd have to move. Take. This pawn's going to hang at the end of all that. I wonder about playing this move. Take, take, take. Play here, hit this pawn. It's going to have that thing at the end. I got to watch out about this mate down here again. I got to watch out for it big time. Now, if I play here, check, here, pawn push, so I can put this piece here. I will have to play here. I won't be able to play that because of the rook. So if I take and he does, oh wait a minute, he does this check, I play here. Then he plays this move. I have to play up to keep him from coming in here. I think that works. But I'm not sure. I knew he'd try it. Oh, I may have a problem here. I play here, he checks there. Ruh-roh. It's starting to look like I have a bit of a problem there. Can I defend this one a second time? Check, I have to play here. Is there anything I can do? Check here. Here. Sometimes there's a way out of these things. I can't, but I don't think there is this time. Earlier I was thinking I'd step here, but I missed this move. He does that check, and I have to go back to the back rank, and I'm going to get mated. There won't be a way to defend this piece. Let's see. If I play here right now, and he plays here, I don't have time to defend it. If I play here and he plays here, I have to try and walk out. But he's going to play there. There's nothing I can do. He did it to me again. Almost the same way he did last time. This Gierbenke guy's good. I play here, he's going to check me. Oh, he can't because of that. Guy's got a whole minute. I know this guy loves me. He loves how I play chess. Play here, he's going to check there. I think I have a stalemate. Not even a stalemate possibility. I know this guy hates this. Check, check, check. There's a check. All right, Gierbenke. I've had enough. Cool. Con. It's almost time for Book of the Week. I don't know. That opening just feels a little loose. Maybe I should have played F5 at some point. I think Bobby played F5 against Boris Spassky and lost. I don't even remember if he played. I don't remember if he played the Grunfeld. I don't remember. Did he play the Grunfeld in the championship? I'm not sure he did. 25-20? This guy's going to berserk me. I've never played him before. Let's see which variation he plays. That thing. Play here, he plays here. Play here. Pin it and win it. He has to play here. I know he's going here. I just can't remember my line, of course, even though it's moved 4. I played this, and he played there, and I played there. He plays here. That would mean I'd have to capture it, and he would take with the knight. So I'm just going to do this. Guess I'm just going to do this. here or do I go here? I'm going here. Where does this piece go? Here it could be a target. Here. Here. That is my bad bishop. Play here, he plays here, you trade. Play here. He kicks it. He takes it. I guess I'll play here. This guy's got a apple or something next to his name. And he's a FIDE master. FM. He is an FM. I really thought he'd berserk me. Usually they want those points. Now, how do I get at that guy? What if I just start marching the H pawn? Go to there. I guess he's going to push the push here. I may just walk my king this direction. Queen here. If I move here, he starts this stuff. Forks both of those. What if I played here? What's he going to do about that? I feel like I'm that organized. I may have to castle. I'm not sure what to do here. I don't know what to do here. I know what I would do if I were him, and that is not it. Doesn't seem right. Play here. I could do that, and then be ready to do something like this. And these bishops are something else. What if I played here, let him do this, so I could try to get this move in. I'm going to let him do this. And I'm going to castle queenside probably. We got to do book of the week after this. I don't know how much longer this is going to last. He just won't resign. This tournament, it's gone from 150 people to 30 people. At first, it was a really great deal. This is a sign of a really strong player. He doesn't take chances. He's sitting there and using his time and trying to figure out what he should do. He's not going. He's not impatient. That's the thing. There are players that are very impatient. They have to try and win right now. I'm sometimes impatient. Sometimes I move like that, and it's a mistake. You know, maybe get in the end game and go, "Oh yeah, well he captured. He just did this. I recaptured," and it's not the right move. You could just play here, take that piece off. Looks like 4 games tonight. And I'm tired. I had to work about 4 hours yesterday. No. I had to work almost 8 hours yesterday. Then I had to work 8 hours a day. I'm getting over an illness, so it's not exactly helping. Whoa. Is he planning on coming here? Capture, capture, capture. Knight moves. Check. He gets into an attack. I get an attack there. I mean, I'm worried about him coming in here. I was going to play here. Let's see, if I play here and he plays here, I got to move my queen. Then capture, capture. I have a knight sitting right there. That still seems like an awfully dangerous attack to me. Queen takes. Back up to there to check and push this pawn forward. It just seems so strong. I was going to play here earlier. If I waste a move here, he might play here to reinforce that piece. I think I play here. If he plays here with the knight, I'll just drop back for a move. No, I'll go there. He plays here, I go there, I'm threatening mate there. And he has to do something about that. That seems like a pretty strong threat. I think he has to take this piece. And he does. And now I'm going to take there. Check, push. So I thought, okay, I play here, check. What are my power moves? Check. You can't play that because I'll play here. Check. He has to go to one of those squares. He can't go to that square. He's got to go to that square. Then I could bring this knight in. Take that square. Maybe here. We'll just move right now. I'm threatening that, which is a mate. I actually can't believe how well this is working out. I'm hitting the dude's bishop and his f7 square. Bink, bink. How does he guard both of those? That one's deadly. Can't move here or here. Can't move here. That knight, that square right there wins the game. And that will hang this piece. I'm even wondering if he plays here to guard that square. Check, take, check. Oh yeah, check, take, check. King moves. You know, that's probably a mate. Of course, I want to just grab this piece. But check. Captures, check. Knight there. Puts an end to all the fun, I think. I'm just going to grab the piece. I want to beat this guy. Oh my God. Look at this. Would you? His queen's on pre. He can't. I don't think he can capture that because of this. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Did I just blunder? I think I did. Take, check. Play here. Take, check. King up. Well, that was not the best move. Was it now? Yeah. I had this dude on the ropes. I believe that was a one position. Just going to check here. He is some kind of cautious. Look how careful he is. Extremely careful. here, 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 here. Here, here. Go there. This piece is on, let's see. How do I guard that one? Or if you'll sack on that. Very cautious. Game over, man. He's +6. Let's go ahead and just resign. Obviously, this guy's good enough to win at this point. Book of the week. Gosh, do I have time to do all this? Let's find out. Somebody let me know if this was book of the week before, because I don't know. I mean, it might have been. I don't remember. It's in my box of books that I don't think were book of the week. All these books over here were book of the week. I remember this one. Well, we'll call it book of the week, and if it was before, then that's the way it is. Gosh, how many games are in this book? 16 minutes. This book is called Book of the Week. Cheap viewers are on this. Do you play in chess.com? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I am Rook Pawn. There. This is Book of the Week. Python Strategy by Tigran Petrosian. Chess games, game/chess classics, quality chess. When was this book published? I haven't had it very long. It was had a different name over in Russia. 2015. That's when this book came out. Biographical data and key to symbols used. Editors forward. Compilers forward. The Logic of Talent by Krogius. Well, the first one was by Oleg Stetsko. That's the guy that wrote the Dragon Sicilian book. The Man I Knew by Svetozar Gligrich. Svetozar. Journey Across the Street by Nicola somebody. Selected games starting in 1945 to 1982. Of course, he died around 1984. Under the Microscope of the Computer. You got to love that. I Don't Want to Be Under the Microscope of the Computer by Karsten Mueller. Game Index, Name Index, Index of Openings, Petrosian's Tournament and Match Record. 388 games. Yeah, he died in 84, August 13. I remember that. Very clean and neatly formatted. I would describe it as a little better than lightly annotated. Wonder if it's got the famous Four Queens variation, the game that he played with Fischer. World champion from 63 to 69. Probably, quite a few games with Mecking. I don't remember this one being Book of the Week before. How many games are in this book? 98, and maybe it's 100. I've talked about that before, about a lot of books are 100 games. Someone publishes a book of their games, it's the top. Yeah, there's 100. Game 100 is Petrosian Larson. San Antonio 72. I don't think there's another game in this book. No, maybe there is. Well, these are positions. I bet anything he wrote it, published it. Somebody came, no, here's game 101, Mikhail Tal Petrosian, Moscow 73. Notes by Carries. Man, what a great book. I really hope to go through this book sometime soon. Python Strategy by Tigran Petrosian. Quality chess. Python Strategy. The guy played a different game, a different style of chess. You know, I don't know if you know that or not about Tigran, but that was his deal. I remember reading, I don't remember where I read that, something he wrote though, where he talked about he and his trainer spent 6 years studying Nimzovich's My System, which I did read, but man, 6 years? Okay, I guess I'm going to play another round. I've only got 12 minutes. Better be fast. This guy Tennis Goat, I've never heard of him. Shows up in this chatting like, these people are chatting like crazy over here. It's a little distracting, to be honest. I'm not going to be able to play a game this fast. It definitely will not count for the tournament. J. Frank Holmes. took the lead for the Little Rock team. He's got 3 and I've got 2. Monty Python strategy. I'm 9 and 2 against this guy. I don't remember playing him. I played him 11 games. Come on, dude. Push it again. I should have berserked him. All right. Huh. I should have, what's the word for it? Berserked him. Well, do I do that? Or do I do something like this? I think I'm gonna do that. After this, he's gonna play here, isn't he? So he could just sit there and for 8 minutes. You know that? I mean, Petrosian, when I was first starting out, I was kind of fascinated by all of them. And then later, like of course, I liked Fisher. But then later, I kind of, started to like and dislike certain players. I mean, I was never a big fan of Petrosians. I remember I was just a beginner. I didn't even know about the chess club yet in Little Rock. A friend of mine and I went to the library. I checked out Bent Larson's best games, Bobby Fischer's best games, 360 memorable games, and there was a neat little book by Clark, which is still around. It's like 100 Russian miniatures or something like that, and I remember playing through those games. I remember reading about the champions. I've never really studied Alekhine. I've never really liked Alekhine, but I've never really studied him. So I can't say that he's not, a really great player. Um, I just haven't really studied him. I remember playing through game one of his 2-volume set of games and going, how did he find that move? So there was some. I just remember going, looking at these various players while we wait on Monty Python's strategy to move. Um, let's remember there were these really great players and that they, um, the world champions and whatnot. I remember getting a book by Larry Evans and reading it. I think it was Modern Chess Brilliancies or something. Was the title? Uh, so I don't know. It was kind of fun in those early days. Trying to find your way. You didn't really know anybody that played that was any good. We were both we were both beginners, and I would just read about players. Um, that was pretty fun. And then I found out about the chess club. It seemed like there a speed chess tournament in Little Rock at University Mall. I think that's right. That's how I first heard about it. So I went to that speed chess tournament. Gary Berry was there. I still wonder if he's not related to the Berries from Oklahoma. I think he was living in Fayetteville at that time. And where does he go when I go here? What if I go here and attack his rook? His rook goes to there. I still have no moves. Play here. He could play here and threaten this move. I come back to there and to there. Play here, come here, come here. Yeah, why not? This guy really ran his clock down a lot. Yeah, Gary Berry won the speed chess tournament, and I remember he had really long dark hair and a very dark mustache, beard. He was probably 25, I don't know, and he had on like a t-shirt and cut-off jeans and no shoes or socks. When they announced he was the winner, he walked up and they handed him the check. Somebody in the audience said, "Now you can afford to buy a pair of shoes." Everybody laughed at that. It was pretty funny. I guess this guy wants the tournament to end. I don't know what he's up to. But then I found out about the Little Rock Chess Club after that, at that tournament. And that was pretty fun. Takes here, take here. So I started going to the chess club the following Friday. They were way out in Southwest Little Rock, like playing in a trailer or something. And since there was so much interest in chess around that time, it was during the Fischer Spassky match. I mean, I first learned about Bobby in about October of '71. It was a giant one-page article, an entire newspaper page in Little Rock, in the Arkansas Gazette, telling about his successful victory over Tigran Petrosian. I was that's how I learned about him, and I'd already always played chess. My father taught me to play chess when I was 6. I don't even remember really learning how the pieces move. And but then I got a little more serious about it when I found out about Fischer in October of '71. But then by July to August, somewhere along in there, this speed chess tournament was held. Found out about that. Went to the Little Rock Chess Club. They had 3 meetings in Southwest Little Rock this following 3 Fridays. And then after that, they found a new home in the Methodist Church downtown. I don't really quite remember the name of it. It's United Methodist something. And so I started going there. So every Friday they would meet there. There were nights that there were 50 players there. It was just a huge thing. Um, I played my first USCF tournament, I think in October of '72. It's October, November. I think it was October. And back then we would play one rated game every Friday. And Gene Pines, which I think was Pynes, and he was a doctor. He was the tournament director, and his son played. Well, he was, probably worse than me. Oh, and of course, when I first went to the chess club at the first 3 meetings, that's when I met Richard Frothingham. So Richard was around, had fun. Um, all of that was, a really great time. So I went to the Little Rock Chess Club. I met Otis Armstrong, and I have no idea what this guy's doing. No idea at all. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. And then this, maybe? So I was down there and I was playing, and having a really good time. It was really great. There were a lot of people around. I met Otis and Richard. I was 15. I was playing my first tournaments. It was a lot of fun. Maybe play here. So that. These guys are just spamming this chat window. It's really annoying. My very first USCF rating, based on 5 games, was 1575. And everybody was like, man, what an overrated fish. I feel like resigning this game just to get away from it. I don't know what this guy's doing. But anyway, it was a lot of fun back then. I played, I think, in every tournament in Arkansas for 3 years. And my rating at the end was like 1596. I mean, I went up and down and all that. Maybe here. he's going to take that. I cancel, and he grabs this guy. I'll play there. He plays here. I'll recapture. He captures check. Picks off my rook. Maybe I should just play here. He's got at the moment 2 on that one. Yeah, we had a lot of fun back then. I learned how to play Bughouse, which I really don't like playing anymore, but at the time I was crazy about it. Played tons of speed chess, mostly with Richard Frothingham. We had a lot of fun. I think the best thing you can do with chess is play with your friends, get to be pretty good, have fun. What is this guy doing? I can't turn that down. Now I walk. Guess so. He's going to take the H pawn with the bishop. He wants to do something like this, and then I capture, and then he comes back. That's what I'm thinking he's up to. I'll play here. This is really weird. I don't understand this game at all. I don't know why he's doing this. Just ran his clock down. Book of the week. Python Strategy, Tigran Petrosian. Basically, it's his best games. Well, I wish I knew what that was all about, why that guy did that. Maybe he was letting his buddy play. Who knows? Anyway, I guess I didn't have too bad of a night. Python Strategy. Basically a best games collection by Tigran Petrosian. I was trying to see how many games there were in here. I should sit down and play this and stop talking about Tigran as being boring. I think he died of lung cancer. And the guy was, his wife, what's the word? I mean, she browbeat him. I remember reading before he became a world champion. She said to him, like he was on the couch, and she said something like, "Get off that couch and you donkey and start working." Anyway, this is a pretty nice book. Like I said, nice layout. I bought it from US Chess. I kind of like buying them from them because they, it supports US Chess and all that. It's a good site where you can buy chess books. Okay, I got to go. That's it for this week. See you next week. Bye.